My husband and I had decided we wanted a more contemporary home. Nothing outrageous, just something a little different from what you see everywhere. The style of the house kind of evolved as we worked with Abner to create a look that we could both really like. And it was born out of my husband wanting something really contemporary and me being more traditional. We wanted it to look a little different. We had a few ideas. We needed Abner to help us figure out how we could execute those ideas. We wanted a softer contemporary look, so we had to find textures and finishes that would work with that kind of look. So we really had to work together, and Abner was a great referee in that process to help us figure out what would work as we constructed the house. We had some pretty strong ideas going into the process. My husband and I had different tastes, different wants. He wanted something ultra contemporary. I wanted something a little softer than that. So what we ended up with was really a blend of two different ideas. One of the features we're most proud of and get so many comments on is our wine cellar. And that idea came to me after, I think, eating at a restaurant that had a wine cellar that was fully exposed. And so I said to Abner, I want to make a few changes. We sat down, sketched out a plan, and created what you see now, which is gorgeous. You walk into my front door, you turn, and you see this beautiful wall of wine. It's such a beautiful feature. We love it. And Abner was great working with us to design that. We love the kitchen, and the kitchen is, in most houses these days, it's the heart of the home because it's where you entertain. And I'm not a big cook, but my husband's a really great cook. And anytime we have friends, we spread them out around the bar, and he cooks and entertains everybody. So yeah, we love the kitchen. We love the cabinetry, the counter space that we have, our appliances. It's just beautiful, and we love entertaining in it. What I love about this house is there is not a wasted room. We use every room in this house. We use the living room, we use the offices, our bedroom, the kitchen. This house is well used, and I love that about it because very often you'll end up in a house where there's a section of it you don't really use. Abner made this house very user-friendly. When we talked about the design of it, where things would be situated, how they would be situated, we talked about how a house could get best used. And I have a music room upstairs with a piano in it that I use all the time. We have a game room upstairs with our karaoke machine and our big screen TV. It always gets used. My husband and I both work from home. We both have offices, and we both use those rooms. So we use the whole house. What I love about this house when I come home from a trip is the warm feeling I get when I come inside. It always feels like home to me, and it always looks so beautiful to me. We just love it. If I had a friend who wanted to build a house in the area where Abner works, I would absolutely say pick Abner. Having built 2 houses before, built a house for my mom, remodeled a couple of houses. I've dealt with lots of construction companies, lots of builders. Our house took a long time to build because we couldn't make decisions. We'd change our mind on things. Something would have to be redone. Abner handled it like a pro. He was so good about that. His accommodation for our needs is something I can't say enough about. We found Abner because we had picked an area of town that we wanted to live in and saw him on a build site. Walked up, started the conversation, and became friends, basically. As soon as we met Abner and walked through 3 or 4 of his homes, we knew that he was our guy. Obviously, we love our house because it's exactly what we wanted. Beyond that, I feel like it's beautifully built, beautifully constructed. You look around and you can't pick anything apart. Everything is really beautiful. And I can also say that anytime we have company, when friends come over, if they've never been in this house, they walk in and their first response is, "Oh my gosh, look at this house." That tells me everything I need to know.